Well, if you lack vision, you're sometimes accused of not being able to see the forest for the trees. But you can't accuse Dianne Lawrence of lacking vision, because she could see the forest even without the trees, as Gerry Dewan explains.
When Dianne Lawrence and her husband bought 11 acres of property near their farm in Mossley, she knew she wanted to do something special with it.
This was my project, and instead of knitting or crocheting, I decided, no, let's do something with this property and have fun with it.
Lawrence decided what the property needed was a forest. That led her to the Trees Ontario program that subsidizes reforestation projects. And with the help of the Upper Thames Conservation Authority, just over 4,600 trees were planted this spring.
At one time, there were trees lining every concession road. And as they died and were cut down or fell down, they weren't replaced. And it's just sad.
Research from Trees Ontario found that back in the 70s and 80s, up to 20 to 30 million trees were planted on private property every year. That number has now dropped to about 2 million trees a year. The Conservation Authority helps plant about 50,000 trees a year, and for this project picked a mix of hardwood and pine trees suitable to the property and laid out the planting strategy.
We're doing a better job at it. We're really following up with the maintenance and the long-term care and working, very much with the landowners, and Dianne is a perfect example of a great landowner.
In fact, Lawrence put about $2,000 of her own money into this fledgling forest and is enlisting the help of her grandson Sean to help cut the grass between the rows and water the plants. Sean says he sees environmental disasters like the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico and thinks everyone can do more.
Especially with all the pollution and the oil spill and everything that we're taking away from our world, it's very nice that we can end up putting something back and giving back to our planet.
Trees Ontario contributed about $6,000 to this forest, part of the 50 Million Trees project, which is committed to planting that many trees by the year 2020. Near Mossley, Gerry Dewan, A News.